Hello there, lovely Libras. Anastasia here. Welcome. We're going to do our bonus reading for the sign of February. As you know, I do weekly, monthly, and then sometimes timeless readings, but I also like to do one bonus reading per month. And I was going to do it last week, but I got sick with influenza, and if you can tell, my voice sounds really bad still, but at least I have my voice back. So I'm thankful for that. I'm still in recovery mode and I'm still having a hard time talking. However, I decided to go ahead and do this bonus reading for us using the Russian gypsy fortune telling system here, which is, as you know, different from tarot or Lenormand, or perhaps you don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I hope everyone's feeling okay. Nobody's getting sick. It is pretty bad around here. Lots of people with flu nowadays, and even COVID and all kinds of things. So hope you are staying well, Libra. But let me clear this deck real quick and start laying out our grid. Actually, today is the day of the full moon in Leo, and I actually am a little bit upset that I've been sick and not able to post readings for Libra Collective, because I do like doing it, and so I have missed it quite a bit. But today is the full moon in Leo. It's a very intense full moon, Libras. This is a time where drama in any kind of relationship may rise to the surface, so just cool it down a bit. This is also kind of a good time to pursue your own passions, your own desires, ideas, inspirations, but don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your own ego get in your own way, and also try not to get fired up about something that you're going to regret later, Libra. So that's kind of the message I have for you around this full moon in Leo. All right, so let's go. Universe, thank you so much. Spirit guides, please let us know what are the most important messages for Libra Collective this month in February 2025. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is shuffle this deck 7 times. This is for Libra Collective. This is for Libra Collective. All right. I'm going to split the deck in 2 and lay out a grid of 5 by 5 cards, and we're going to find matching images on the adjacent cards and read messages on those matching images only. If images are not matching, we do not read those messages. So let's go. I'm going to need all the space I can get, so I'm going to move away these candles just for now and see what we get here. So as usual, or perhaps if you're new here, welcome. And we're going to have 4 halves of images on every card, and then we're going to lay them side by side and see if there's any matches. All right, so first row, and I'm going to move everything up as we go. We're also allowed to rotate the images to complete the match if needed. So let's see. As you can see, there's like firewood here and firewood here, but they're not adjacent, so that's not a match. One more card for the first row. We're laying out a grid of 5 by 5. So let's see. Nothing that I can see in the first row. Let's move up and continue laying out second row. Now we're going to match horizontally as well as vertically for each row. Let's see. Nothing here that I can see. Okay. Oh, we do have a mountain, so I'm going to rotate that mountain in the upside down position. Okay, we have an owl here and an owl here, but they're not adjacent, so that's not really a match. Oh, we do have a fox. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to rotate that, and fox right there in the second position. Let's see. Nothing here. Row number 3. Okay, what else do we have here? Not much. Let's keep going. Okay, that completes row number 3. Let's move on to row number 4. You can fast forward this if you don't like to watch me laying out the cards. Up to you. All right. I'm also going to go over everything again at the end to make sure I didn't miss anything, because as you know, I miss things sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Nothing much happening here. Well, we do have an anchor. Right there. So I'm going to rotate it. And we have a ring right there in the first position. Final row. We have bread right there, upside down position. Rooster, my goodness. We also have a rooster in the third position. I'm going to rotate it later once I take a look at this bread first. Okay. Let's keep going. So rooster. What do we have going on here? Okay. Nothing here. And then final row is final card is the card that we're actually going to interpret every single message on. So it's important to take a look at everything on this card. So we have flowers, we have a ship, we have a bridge, and we have the knot. All right, so let me put it right here. And let me go over all the images one more time and make sure I didn't miss anything. And then I will come back with your interpretations, okay? All right, so I have looked over the entire chart and straightened out a little bit. And Libra, I have to say, this is a very interesting month. The messages we received this time around are I want to say they're a little different from what we usually receive. Let's start with the fox, okay? The fox here in the second position. Now, usually a fox indicates trickery, some sort of somebody going behind your back, right? But in this particular position, the fox, oops, I dropped the card. Just a minute, it was like this, okay. But in this position, Libra, the fox indicates that some sort of lies or secrets or any kind of trickery will be revealed. Now, it doesn't say which side the secrets come from, like if somebody's hiding something from you or if you are hiding something from someone else. All it says is that truth will be revealed. I'm picking up on, this is regarding, maybe there's a situation in your family, or maybe some friend has not disclosed something, important news that they have. It's not necessarily anything bad, but maybe somebody has been withholding information from you. And this month it will come out, okay? It's nothing drastic. Now, if there's anything that's been plotted against you, obviously this is going to be in your favor, Libra. So no more hiding here. Something comes to the surface. You're definitely receiving more information. All right. Then we have the mountain. Now, as we know, the mountain usually in the right side up, the first position represents some sort of obstacle, right? But this mountain is in the upside down position. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you are presented with any sort of difficulty or obstacle or dilemma this month, then you will find a solution to it by reaching out to other people. This could be people you know, like your friends, relatives, or this could be people you work with, okay? So this could be where a challenge presented itself in whichever form, shape or form, and it is a good time to either listen to advice, to hire professional help, or to ask around for people who might know other people who have dealt with this situation, okay? Now, what I'm seeing is that you will definitely find a solution. Because the reason I say that is because, we actually received two cards, the knot in the third position and the bridge, which I will talk about later. But they have to do with finding solutions this month, Libra. Very important. Actually, the main message I feel like for this reading is problem solving, making breakthroughs, and finding new solutions to old problems is what I'm seeing here from this whole picture. So let's see why I think that. Okay, so this is about you, receiving extra help, extra support when needed, finding solutions, okay? Then and overcoming some sort of obstacle or question you had or dilemma. This could be about work, this could be about finances, or it will just about around the house. You need help with something that's in your house, like fixing something. This could also be about work. You need to help figuring something out at work, or perhaps this is a health issue. Let's take a look further at this anchor here. Let's see, we have the anchor and we have the ring. These two came up close together, which is it's a really good sign, Libra. Now, you might have in this position, for example, anchor usually means stability, protection, something that's guaranteed. But I feel like in this position, you might have doubts about a decision that you have made. Um, Something, maybe you have previously made a decision and now you're regretting it, or you're just having like buyer's remorse sometimes, or some sort of doubts. Is this the right job for me that I'm, in? Now that I've been in this job for a long time, is this, maybe even some of you are questioning a relationship, or there's some kind of a doubt here where you are questioning what you've done in the past or what you're doing perhaps this month. But it could present itself as a slight disappointment. But I'm picking up more like you're not sure how to move forward with your original plan. Like the original plan that you had maybe disappointed you a little, or you realized it's not going to work out the way you originally planned. Something about that here, Libra. But the really good thing is that it's right next to a ring, which is in the first position, okay? And if you have any doubts about a relationship in your life, right now, Venus is in the sign of Aries, and overall, starting with February and going through March and April, there's going to be a lot of emphasis on relationships in our lives. And it's not just going to be romantic, it's going to be also platonic, or it's professional relationships, Libra. And maybe it's a partnership, and maybe it's a kind of a question: did you commit yourself to the right thing, or did you overcommit? There could be a question of that here, Libra. But I actually have a good feeling about it. It's like you are it's like a typical Libra behavior. It's like you are overthinking something and you're doubting yourself, which is counterproductive for you, Libra. The ring is in this position is a very strong relationship, okay? It is, whether this is, a romantic marriage, or maybe this is a business professional relationship, something here is strong, and it's able to survive any sort of ups or downs. So if you are going through some sort of ups or downs or doubts in your relationship, I would strongly urge you to continue working on your relationship, trying to find perhaps new ways of reviving your relationship, communicating better, finding new ways to spend time together, enjoy time together, something like that here, Libra, for some of you, obviously not all. But it's also a good time for any sort of contracts and business deals here. It could be that you're having doubts about something in the business sphere here, Libra. But the ring in this position is a very good sign. So I feel like after a while of doubting, you're actually going to commit to something or someone here, either to a new relationship, to fixing an old relationship, or this is a new contract here. But this could be even about a sale of assets. And the reason I'm saying that is because, or to some sort of investment here that you've been contemplating. The reason I say that is because we do have the bread. The bread is always a very good sign. It's a sign that you will be, it doesn't matter which position it is in, it just means you will be having enough, okay? You will feel comfortable in having enough and feeling abundant. Now, in this position, it also means that when you feel abundant and happy with where you are, don't forget to thank those who helped you along the way. Also, to extend help to others if needed. All right. I feel like this mountain could also indicate help that others require from you, and you are extending a helping hand to them. because we have this bread. So it's also kind of a sign that you might be able to pay off some sort of a debt, perhaps that, or maybe a late fine or something here that I'm picking up on. You receive extra funds and you're able to pay off either your debt, or to thank somebody for what they have done earlier for you here, Libra. So it is one of those where it's very reciprocal, okay? You feel like you are now able to pay somebody back, or help somebody out. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Rooster, remember Rooster? It was like in the third position, so if we flip it right here, Rooster is in the third position. Now, Rooster usually brings in, roosters are loud, right? Usually they bring in messages, announcements. Now, in this position, it means that something or somebody here will be able to cheer you up or motivate you at a time when you are either down, or maybe you are feeling unwell, or you're just maybe unmotivated. But here, Libra is an indication of a cheerful time spent with somebody who you appreciate, who appreciates you. So this is a really, really good sign for relationships. It's also a good time to find a good hobby, perhaps a new activity to entertain yourself in case you're going through a little bit of the winter blues or whatever season you're going through. Maybe there's bad weather and you have nothing better to do. This is an indication of you finding things to keep yourself occupied and having fun and staying active, and keeping your mind active, okay? So yeah, this is good. Okay, let's talk about the final card, which is very important. It has 4 different messages, but they are all kind of overarching good messages here. So the first one we have is bouquet. The bouquet is usually a very good card indicating like gifts, indicating abundance. It can be a financial card, and in this particular case, it indicates that if you're looking, for example, for extra income, to make extra income, or if you're looking for a new job, this specifically tells you that you will be able to find a way to make extra money. Okay, so this is very important for those who are currently looking for a new employment or additional employment. Now remember, we also got the bread, which indicates that you have enough and plenty to cover all your needs this month, Libra. So, sometimes we forget to be grateful for that. We just get used to the feeling of being comfortable. And I feel like you are really feeling stable here. Okay, you have to remind yourself that you are stable, that you're okay, in case you have some sort of doubts this month, Libra. But the bouquet is definitely a card indicating you will find funds, financial means to resolve some sort of a hardship you have or somebody else has that you are willing to help. Okay, very good message for you. Now, another positive message is also that we have the ship in this position. Now, usually a ship can mean travel, but it also means commerce, and especially in this position. In this position, the ship means literally transactions of all kinds, business transactions, sales transactions. So it could be purchases and sales of property. This could be investments, cashing in on your investments. This, definitely making extra profits from any sort of, if you're doing, like, if your job is in sales, then this is definitely a good sign for you, indicating you will make extra money this month. But Libra, this is also a sign that some of you will find employment if you're looking for it. Okay, it's definitely in the cards. So if you're building a new business, a very positive card indicating you will start making money with your business, landing contracts, landing clients. So very positive message here, Libra. In case you have had financial struggles in the past, or in case you're doubting some sort of a business or a contract here, as we see with a little bit of a doubt about how everything is going to be, about your stability, and maybe potentially a doubt about a contract. That's why I said this is a really good sign here with the ring in the first position and the bouquet and the ship. Everything indicates a green light for you, Libra. Now let's take a look at these last two messages here, which is the knot and the bridge. Now these two are actually related. So the knot is basically in this position indicates a breaking free from some sort of a like a burden, a bond that has been that has got you tied up. Okay, something like liberating yourself from something, Libra here. This could be liberating yourself from a debt. This could be liberating yourself from a tricky relationship, or even a toxic job that you don't want to be in anymore. Okay, it could even be a physical condition, like an illness or something. But Libra, something that's kept you stuck, something that's kept you delayed, perhaps not moving forward. You're freeing yourself from that, and this is a month of breaking free. Now, this is very much a Uranus energy here. Absolutely, I love this card. Now, we also have the bridge right next to it. And the bridge is all about bridging, making connections, okay? And in this particular case, I mean, it literally, it indicates finding ways to liberate yourself, finding ways to freedom, okay? It literally means that. Untying yourself from a tricky situation, something that has kept you stuck, and walking over the bridge to your new life, to your new opportunity, okay? So this is awesome. This means you're liberating yourself from something. But you have to make that step yourself. Here's the trick. You have to make that bridge. You have to build that bridge yourself, okay? You can't, yes, there will be people along the way who will be helping you, pointing you in the right direction. I strongly feel you will have support. But the final decision lays on your shoulders. And typical Libra behavior is we contemplate. But you gotta trust. You've got to trust that something will work out here. You've got the bread, you've got the anchor, and they all show that you're good. You're supported. There's nothing holding you back, okay? And it's all in your own hands. So I do like this message here with the bridge. Also, the bridge means finding new solutions to old problems. It literally means like a breakthrough, okay? Bridging the gap, something that you were missing before, finding out what that missing piece was. Just like the fox, something that was not like hidden from you, not necessarily on purpose. It's a piece of information that maybe it's, I don't know, part of diagnosis, part of an answer you were waiting for, or extra information you literally Googled and you read into something. It's like self-help. You're trying to dig yourself out of something this month, Libra, trying to liberate yourself, set yourself free, and I think it's working. Okay, I think it's working. You're bridging the gap for sure, to something much better for you. And so this is a very good opportunity, Libra. You could be bridging yourself to a new job opportunity. You could be liberating yourself from a job that wasn't paying you well, or that was just a little too demanding, or perhaps this is regarding some sort of a burdensome responsibility you had, and it's something simple like liberating yourself from extra chores and responsibilities that you always do. But now it's time for you to take care of you, and take care of your health and your mental health and physical and such. So you're putting some of those responsibilities aside, or asking somebody else to help you so you can take care of some things that you should have been taking care of a long time ago, or that some things that you've been wanting to do for a long time, if that makes any sense, Libra. So I have been talking up a storm here. I hope that this reading makes sense to you, Libra. The overall feeling I get is that of finally making some big strides forward. Okay, some perhaps even important decisions in your relationships, and I see a lot of improvement with your finances here, Libra. Whatever it is you're doing, there's very smart moves. And I also see people out there who are able to help and support you and provide advice for you, okay? And support you in a difficult time, or you supporting someone in a difficult time as well, Libra. So that's what I'm seeing for extra bonus messages here for us for the month of February. I hope this resonated with you, Libra. I wish you all much good health and abundance, and I will catch you later. Bye.